What's going on, guys? We are here, Safety Harbor. We got a water leak. This one, we got a report. There's a high water bill, meter spinning. We just pulled up. Jeremy's here. Here we go. So I'm just gonna let this thing roll. Hopefully the homeowners are cool and they're gonna let me film this. Let's go. Man, when you gonna cut that hair, man?
Okay.
Hey.
Morning.
Howdy.
Morning.
Jeremy.
Brett.
Meet
Hey,
you.
Brett. I'm John. I'm just here to film him.
Okay.
So what do we got going on?
Well, the city told us we have a leak, so
Okay.
that's all.
Meters out this way?
Yep, right there. It does move a little.
Did you get a high water bill? Or
Yeah.
they gave you put you a notice on the door or something?
We got a high water bill, and then we're trying to figure that out. And they're like, "You've gotten this 2 times in a row, so
Oh, I got you.
you've got a problem."
Oh yeah, she's spinning.
Let me see if I can see it.
Yep.
Yep, she's moving. That looks like a leak, Jeremy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what we have done, so there's a valve in the garage that shuts off all the water to the house, inside, and the hose bibs.
Right.
If I turn that off, it still runs.
Okay.
So
Sounds like we got a leak outside.
Hopefully it's outside.
hopefully.
That way you don't have to tear the house up.
Now the sprinklers are connected around it. And so what I did was I pulled up the box over here, which is kind of a pain. And I expected to see, like, prior to a valve, some leak or a valve leaking or something. I don't really see it. So
Yeah, you've just got solenoid valves in this box.
now, not to say that one of the valves isn't leaking, maybe, I don't know, you
It's
know.
right.
Who
Possible,
knows? This
yeah.
stuff's all, the house is, everything's falling apart. It's a house.
It's a nice house, nice area.
No backflow for the irrigation.
Yeah, it sucks. I would have turned that off too.
Yeah, for sure.
And the water softener is where you're shutting it off at?
Yeah, it's before and I can shut it off if you want.
Yeah, let's go ahead and shut that down. I just want to double check it.
Was it ball valve?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice ball valve too.
Yeah, this I put it.
Yeah, sweet.
And if I had to change out the sprinkler stuff, I would plumb it or shut off prior to that, but I've never had to touch it since I've been here.
I got you. Yeah, that's smart, man. That way you can isolate it.
I hate those CPVC valves. They just like get brittle and hard.
I know. That's why I saw that valve. I was like, that's sweet.
Yeah, I only put it in metal valves.
Yeah, we're still spinning.
Yep. I was happy and sad all at the same time. On that.
And that shuts off all the hose bibs around the house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can turn. There's one right around the edge. You
Yeah,
can turn it on and verify.
What you doing, Jeremy?
I'm gonna put some air through here so I can hear this leak. I didn't know if there's any frogs, snakes, demons.
If I see a frog, I'm gonna throw them on your head.
Stuck between my cheeks earlier.
All right, tell me what you got, Jeremy. This is a leak detector machine?
This is the leak detector machine.
Okay.
So basically, shove this into the ground,
Yep.
listen for the mixture of the air and the water.
Okay. That's what that tank is over there. You got air on it.
We got the air running through,
I got you.
pump it up, and we're gonna hope it's not under the driveway.
Yeah, I hope it's not under the driveway. Oh, I see. You're going to use that probe to listen under the ground.
Absolutely.
So if you ever wonder how to do a leak detection, this would be it. It's always a guess too on how they run the lines, because sometimes they'll come across, sometimes they'll come to this tree and up. I mean,
Could
you
be angled.
never know, man.
Could be across under the slab.
Yes. Can you hear the airplane?
That's all I hear is the airplane. Guy in the back's getting rowdy. They might take him out.
My leak detection pebbles say over there.
What's that?
My leak detection pebble says over there.
You got some spidey senses working in that dark green
Yep,
area?
I do. You hear it yet? Nothing?
One of the neighbors is watching Maury, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Here in a few minutes, I'm going to find out if Eddie is the father of 3-year-old Devontae.
So I had to be quiet while he's listening. I wanted to get some horseshoes and walk around, mess them all up. Oh, I see you like that new probe.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I get it. All right, guys, this is the reality of leak detection. We have been here, how long do you think we've been here, Jeremy? Hour and a half?
2 hours and 45 minutes.
2 hours and 45 minutes, and you guys see this huge trench we got. You know, I know we usually show videos where there's one hole. We got 3 little holes, 4 little holes here in one area. Jeremy's got his head buried in there. Never in a million years would we have imagined there's a water pipe here. So we're still trying to hunt down the leak. We're pretty dang close.
No, we're on it.
You got it?
Yeah.
After 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, I got good news. 1, we found a leak. 2, Eddie is not the father.
All right, so let me switch this thing around. Hold on, guys. All right, so check it out. So we charge a flat rate to find leaks. I don't know if you're shopping online, what you're doing online. You'll see people $89 leak detections, $150 leak inspection, whatever the gimmicks are. Make sure you ask them if they have a charge to pull the equipment off of the truck, if they have an hourly charge, if they're gonna charge you once they find the leak, because what looks like a good deal doesn't always turn into a good deal. Some jobs we can find pretty quick, some jobs are gonna be like this, and this one has definitely been a doozy, so I'm glad I could get this on camera to show you guys. What kind of pipe we got in there, Jeremy?
Buried pipe.
Did you find a pipe?
No, there's so many roots right there in that area. I got my shovel between the roots, and I've got bubbles and water coming up from straight down back
So you
there.
can't even see what kind of pipe it is down in there?
See if I can touch it.
You want me to turn the meter off?
No.
Oh, we definitely got the leak. How deep is that? 3 feet? 4 feet?
Yeah, there's 2 roots about that big around right next to one another, and I can get my hand about that far. I can feel the air coming up from underneath, but I can't get to the pipe. They're gonna have to dig this out with a chainsaw.
Let's see if let me see if I can show down inside of this hole here.
We need a flashlight.
It's hard for me to. There we go. so you guys can see all the water and how deep we are. I'm gonna go and shut the meter off and see if we can see anything down in there. I mean, the roots look like they've just grown all around it, and it's deep, man. So, yeah, it's way down in there. It's gonna be a booger for the plumbers to get this thing fixed.
We'll tell them to bring the excavator.
Chainsaw.
We'll tell them to bring a pickaxe and a
chainsaw.
chainsaw, and some extra chains, a sawzall.
Wow.
It's way down in there. Could you even get your fingers on it, Jeremy?
No, I said there's like 2-3 inch round roots
Monster
that are right
roots.
next to each other. I can get my hand between them, but not far enough to actually get down to the leak.
Well, I mean, that definitely says that that's the leak.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
It's there, man. It's so deep. It was a booger to find.
That's crazy.
Usually they're only, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, water lines are maybe 12 inches,
Right.
18
Yeah,
inches.
the code on that's 12 inches deep.
Well, we got that covered. I guess they just dropped the line and then just filled all of this up.
That's what it looks like. Yeah. That's nuts. All right, I know it's a weird angle. I got this camera all the way down in this hole. So you guys can see those two massive roots right there. And then right between them, you see that little cavern? These roots are huge. Go ahead and turn the water on, Jeremy. You can hear it spraying in there. Yep, there it is. There's the water coming. It's down underneath. Even here where those roots are, it's even further down. I'm gonna pull this camera out and I'll show you guys how deep this is. You can see the water running now from under there, right under that massive tree root. So if I come out of here, right, you can see our hole. This is probably a 4-foot shovel standing up on the ground, right? So I'm gonna stick this shovel down in the hole and I'll turn the camera around. That's how deep this leak is. So we were talking to the homeowner and there was a massive tree in here that was removed. So again, this is Safety Harbor. If you have an issue like this in Pinellas, if you're price shopping, make sure you ask them how much they charge to do a leak detection. If they need to pull the leak detection equipment off the truck, if that's an extra charge, if there's a service fee. Also ask if they charge to expose the leak. All of these questions are going to give you a final price before somebody shows up at your house and starts nickel and diming you to death. So Safety Harbor water leak, this one was a doozy, as you guys can see, but at I Find Leaks, we don't give up, guys. This is what we do all day, every day. I hope you don't have a water leak. If you do, give us a call. Thanks for watching.